Hello everyone, I'm Sherry from Prajna. We are a Pilates and Yoga and Beyond studio in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Quite a few of my clients have asked me if I would make a video of this simple but very effective exercise. It's going to be connecting us with our core muscles and the muscles deep in our spine. So imagine if you're going to be on all fours position, and you had a piece of paper behind your butt. Okay, so it's going to be our piece of paper. Our first movement is going to be a straight line, okay, with the anus. So we're going to be moving anus up and down, little movement. Then our second movement is going to be a circle in one direction. Make that a little thicker. See it? Okay. So circling in one direction. Then we're going to make a circle in the opposite direction. Okay, little circles. Then our final thing, we're going to make a movement kind of like a dog wagging its tail from one side to the other. Okay? So basically what you end up with here is a smiley face with your anus. Easy to remember. Okay. So let's begin by coming to all fours. Have your hands shoulder width apart, right under your wrists. Have your knees right under your hips, in line with the front hip bones. Tuck your toes under, all 5 toes. Okay, so for some of us, it might be a big stretch to get all 5 toes down, but practice both feet, all 5 toes down. Then to start with the position, we want to connect the arms into the shoulder socket. Integrate arms into shoulder socket. So we can retract, we can protract, and we can retract. Okay? I want you to retract arms in. Then I want you to feel the armpit drawing up towards your arm bone. So it's going to kick in your serratus muscle. I want you to feel from your pinky into your tricep, into the arm bone, armpit pulling up. Then draw your inner thighs up, reach your knees and your feet away. Take your shoulder blades, flatten them into the rib cage and pull them down. So we have energy in the arms, in the shoulder socket, energy in our core, energy in the hip socket. Then you have that piece of paper behind your butt, okay, like this. So we're going to make our first line. Take the anus and move the anus up and down. Very subtle little movement. You'll know you're doing it right when you can feel the muscles in your belly center automatically kicking in. Okay? It's not a funky chicken type of movement. It's very subtle. Okay, then go to your next. Make teeny little circle behind you. Teeny little circle. So it's not going to be a big movement. That's good too, but not for this exercise. Just make a teeny little circle. Like if you notice, I'm hardly moving. Probably hardly see me moving, but my core is working super strong. Then reverse your circle. Go the other way. Still keep arms integrated into shoulder sockets. Okay, then our final one, hold to center. Now we're going to make this movement side to side. Okay, so think of it if you were looking from the top down. You're going to contract the right side of your spine to bring your anus over to the right. Then you're going to contract the left side of your spine to bring the anus over to the side. So you're going to slowly go side to side. So a big movement would be like this. Okay, we don't want that. Engage, arms and shoulder socket, draw inner thighs up, knees reach away. Teeny little movement. Be aware of low back and sacrum as you're going from side to side. Very subtle. Try not to move the rib cage. Try not to move your legs. Good. And then rest there. So again, straight line, circle in one direction, circle in the other, and then like you're wagging your tail from side to side. Okay? So let's do it in a kneeling position. Line your knees up in line with the hip bones. Okay? So piece of paper behind your back, behind your butt. Make a teeny little motion with the anus. Then make a little circle in one direction, little bitty circle. You can hardly even tell you're moving. Little bitty circle in the other. Good. Then teeny motion from side to side. So think of that movement, trying to contract one side of the spine and the other. Okay. Let's go back to all fours. We're going to add on to this. Reconnect arms and shoulder socket. Retract them in. Armpits draw up. Triceps pull in. Shoulder blades flat on the back, sliding down. Feel the length, so we don't want to collapse in low back. Feel the length in the low back. Draw the inner thighs up, reach the knees and the feet away. Okay, here's the add-on. This is an option, maybe you work up towards this. We're gonna lift the knees an inch off the ground, not much, a little inch. Then let's start making our face. So start with the nose. Lift, anus makes a straight line up and down. Okay. You can rest in between these if you need to. Then make a little bitty circle in one direction. Maybe you're making like a 2-inch circle. Good. Then reverse directions. Teeny little motion. Try not to move the rib cage or the thighs. Okay, last one, sway from side to side. So contract right side of spine, contract left side of spine. Okay, by now you should be shaking. Like you totally feel that energy working. And then rest. Good. You can repeat that often throughout the day until you get that rhythm. You can do knees down, you can do knees up. We're back again. I'm adding on. We have our straight line, we have our circles, we have our smiley face. Okay. Anytime you see this symbol, we know we're going to be smiling with our anus. So, say you're at work, you can't get down on the floor. Or you're in an airport or a hotel and you don't want to get down on the floor. What do? We can be in a squat position, knees wide, or we can have knees together, arms straight resting. Okay. So find a comfortable position. Arms are going to be straight. You're going to connect them into the shoulder socket. You're going to draw armpits up, draw arm bones in. Find belly center so you're long through spine. So we don't want to be sagging. We don't want to be rounding. Okay? You want to be able to just support yourself. Kind of like we did, hands on floor. Then you have that piece of paper behind your butt. Make a straight line up and down with the anus. So here's me exaggerating it. We don't want that. Teeny little movement. Teeny. Trying to move from the lowest lower part. Even here, you know how subtle that is, it's still too much. Think of deeper. Teeny movement. How teeny can you make your movement and still feel it? Subtle, strong. Okay, now we're going to switch. We're going to make a circle in one direction. Little circle in one direction. Subtle. Keep breathing. Keep circling. Concentrate. Feel the muscles in your back. Feel the anus circling around. Okay, now we're going to reverse directions. I'm just going to change my leg position in case you're in a wide squat position so you can see that too. Okay, so now we're circling opposite direction. Little motion. Okay, here's a bigger motion. Okay, that's okay, just not for this exercise. Little motion. Find the subtleties in the muscles. These deep, deep muscles. Okay. Then we're going to finish with the bottom part of our smiley face. Okay, so you're going to go side to side. That motion. Contract. Okay, so you're going to contract one side of the spine and then contract the other side of the spine. Subtle. Okay, here's big. Okay, say that for when you're dancing. Here's little. Little movement. Strong, but subtle. It's subtle like when we are in class when we're trying to find pelvic floor. Very subtle, but strong. Good. Now rest there. So practice these exercises. The way to find the lightness in your asana practice, your yoga practice, or in your Pilates practice, or any other activities that you're doing, is to find your deep core. Okay? And the core is not just belly. It goes from your feet all the way up to your temples. You want to find that deep core. You want to find the strength in your spine, those muscles that parallel the spine. Very important. Ab strength does not overcome a weak spine. That was a saying that Megan from a workshop on Pilates for neurological conditions said, and I think that is so true. We need the muscles in our back to be as strong as the muscles in the front. We can't just do a lot of crunches and a lot of sit-ups and think we're going to support spine. So be aware of those muscles that parallel your spine. Concentrate on those in the different exercises you do. Come to class and we'll teach you more. Thank you so much.